In the summer of 1942, the enormous war machine of Nazi Germany, under the command of Adolf Hitler, pushed into the southern Soviet Union in its bid to capture vital resources and a symbolic prize, the city of Stalingrad, on the Volga River, for the Soviet Union. The defense of Stalingrad was not only a military necessity, but a matter of morale and symbolic identity. The city bore the name of their leader, Joseph Stalin. It is here that one of the most brutal, decisive and destructive battles of the war would unfold, a battle which would mark a turning point on the Eastern Front. As the German Sixth Army marched eastward, the Luftwaffe began intense bombing raids on Stalingrad's industrial districts and civilian quarters. Massive columns of smoke rose from the city's factories and rail yards, and soon the once vibrant city was reduced to rubble and ruin. The Red Army defenders and local militia were forced into desperate house-to-house fighting, turning buildings, factories, and even stairwells into battlegrounds. At this point, the nature of the fight shifted from blitzkrieg to attrition. Every street, building, and cellar became a combat zone. The Soviets, under commanders such as Vasily Chuikov, adopted a stubborn defense strategy. Meanwhile, the Germans found themselves locked into a grinding battle they had not fully anticipated. Winter closed in. Supplies for the German troops thinned. Ammunition, fuel, food, and all became scarce. Civilians remained trapped, suffering alongside the uniformed soldiers. Amid the ruins, the human cost became unimaginable. The loss of life, the destruction of infrastructure, the psychological toll. In November 1942, the Soviet High Command launched their bold counteroffensive Operation Uranus, targeting weaker Axis flanks held by Romanian, Hungarian, and Italian units. This maneuver encircled the German Sixth Army inside Stalingrad. What followed was a siege within the city. German forces cut off, forced to hold on, with their backs to the Volga and escape routes severed. Meanwhile, the Soviets tightened the noose. On February 2, 1943, the last of the trapped Germans surrendered. The once prestige Sixth Army was effectively destroyed. The Battle of Stalingrad is widely regarded as the turning point in the Second World War on the Eastern Front. For Germany, the loss signaled a strategic defeat, a blow to morale, and the loss of initiative. For the Soviet Union, it validated endurance and planning, and opened the way for a westwards push. Beyond the military, the battle left deep scars, millions of casualties, cities destroyed, lives broken, a human tragedy as much as a strategic event. You may split the video into 5 segments matching the chapters above and pace each with suitable imagery: bombardment, urban warfare, cold winter, encirclement, aftermath. Use slow pans over ruined cityscapes, close-ups of soldiers and civilians, archival maps showing encirclement. Match narrative peaks, e.g. Operation Uranus, with visual tension, e.g. Soviet tanks, German surrender. End this segment without a conclusion to the audience, as per your style. Simply end on a reflective note about legacy.